I've been testing ChatGPT-5 for the past week, and I gotta say, I'm confused. This thing can solve problems that used to stump the smartest AI models, but it's also making mistakes that a child could catch. And the internet is absolutely divided. Hi, I'm Fran AI, the digital clone of Fran Barbero, founder of OnlineMarketer.ai. Fran personally researches and writes every script you see here, and I present it so we can move at the speed of AI. Today, we're diving into the world of ChatGPT-5. This isn't just another AI update, it's a leap that could change everything we know about artificial intelligence. And here's the thing that nobody's talking about. While everyone's arguing about whether it's good or bad, they're missing the real story. Because what's happening with ChatGPT-5 right now is going to change how every business owner thinks about AI forever. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what ChatGPT-5 can and can't do, why users are so divided, and most importantly, what this means for your business. Plus, I'll reveal the one thing about ChatGPT-5 that even the tech experts are getting wrong. So let's start with what actually changed. Because if you just look at the surface, ChatGPT-5 might seem like just another update, but dig deeper and you'll see why this has everyone talking. Here's why this matters. For the first time, OpenAI completely changed how their AI thinks. Instead of having multiple confusing models like GPT-4, GPT-4 Turbo, and O1, they simplified everything into one model that automatically decides how much thinking it needs to do. Think of it like this. Imagine having an assistant who automatically knows when to give you a quick answer versus when to really think through a complex problem. That's ChatGPT-5. Here's how it actually works in practice. When I asked it a simple question like, "What's the weather like?" it gave me an instant response using a lighter model. But when I asked it to solve a complex business problem, it automatically switched to heavy-duty thinking mode and took 35 seconds to work through the answer step by step. But here's where it gets interesting, and this is something most people are missing. The improvements in ChatGPT-5 are genuinely mind-blowing in some areas, and I'm not just talking about the marketing hype. The biggest game changer is the hallucination rate. Previous versions would make stuff up about 4 to 6% of the time. ChatGPT-5 has dropped that to less than 1%. For business owners, this is huge because it means you can actually trust the information it gives you. But the real breakthrough is in reasoning. I tested it with problems that stumped previous versions, and the results were shocking. For example, I gave it this logic puzzle. I have a metal cup, but the top is completely closed and the bottom is missing. How do I drink from it? Previous versions got confused and suggested it wasn't actually a cup. ChatGPT-5 immediately said, "Flip it over," the obvious answer that somehow eluded earlier models. I also tested its coding abilities by asking it to create a custom business dashboard. Not only did it write the code perfectly, but it created something that would have taken me hours to build manually. And here's the kicker. All of this is now available on the free plan. That's right, you don't need to pay anything to access reasoning models that used to be premium only. But before you get too excited, there's a darker side to this story that's got users up in arms. Now here's where things get controversial. Because for all the improvements, ChatGPT-5 has some serious problems that are driving users crazy. The biggest complaint? It feels like OpenAI pulled a bait and switch. They removed all the old models overnight without warning, forcing everyone to use the new system whether they wanted to or not. Users woke up to find that GPT-4, O1, and all their favorite models were just gone, replaced by this new system that decides for you which model to use. One user put it perfectly. "I woke up this morning to find OpenAI deleted 8 models overnight. Everything that made ChatGPT actually useful for my workflow, deleted." But it gets worse. The new model router was broken on launch day. So instead of getting the smart reasoning model when they needed it, users were getting the basic model for complex tasks. Imagine asking for help with a difficult business decision and getting a response from the dumbest AI available. And then there's the personality issue. Users are saying ChatGPT-5 feels cold and robotic compared to the warmer, more conversational tone of GPT-4. One person described it as like talking to an overworked secretary instead of a helpful assistant. But here's what's really interesting. And this is where the story takes an unexpected turn. After digging into this controversy, I discovered something that changes everything. The backlash might not be about ChatGPT-5 at all. Here's what actually happened. Most of the complaints came from the first day when the model router was broken. Users thought they were testing ChatGPT-5, but they were actually getting responses from inferior models due to technical issues. OpenAI's CEO Sam Altman even admitted this. Yesterday, the auto switcher broke and was out of commission for a chunk of the day, and the result was GPT-5 seemed way dumber. When I tested the same prompts that users complained about, I got completely different results. The logic puzzles worked perfectly. The personality felt natural. The coding was impressive. It's like judging a restaurant based on a meal they served during a kitchen fire. The real ChatGPT-5, when it's working properly, is actually remarkable. But there's still one major issue that even the fixed version can't solve, and it's something every business owner needs to know about. Now, here's where this gets really important for entrepreneurs and business owners, because ChatGPT-5 isn't just another tech toy. It's a fundamental shift in how AI can help your business. The key insight is this: we're moving from AI as a tool to AI as a thinking partner. ChatGPT-5 can now handle complex business scenarios that required human judgment before. I tested this by giving it a real business problem, analyzing a sales funnel, and suggesting improvements. Not only did it identify bottlenecks I hadn't noticed, but it provided specific, actionable recommendations with projected impact. For example, when I showed it a landing page screenshot, it suggested headline rewrites, trust signal additions, and layout changes that could improve conversion rates. This is the kind of advice you'd normally pay a conversion expert hundreds of dollars for. But here's the catch, and this is crucial for business owners to understand. The improvements in ChatGPT-5 also mean you need to completely rethink how you use AI in your business. The old prompt strategies don't work anymore. The workflow integrations need updating, and if you're not adapting, you're falling behind. Speaking of staying ahead of the curve, let me tell you about something that's been a game changer for my business. You know what's funny? While everyone's debating whether ChatGPT-5 is revolutionary or disappointing, I've been dealing with a much more practical problem. And if you're running a business, you probably have the same issue. I'm talking about tool overload. You've got your CRM in one place, your email marketing in another, your landing pages somewhere else, and your analytics scattered across multiple dashboards. Sound familiar? That's exactly why I want to tell you about GoHighLevel. And this isn't just another software recommendation, this is a platform that actually delivers on its promises. Unlike these AI companies we're talking about, GoHighLevel is an all-in-one marketing and sales platform that consolidates everything you need to run your business. We're talking CRM, email marketing, SMS campaigns, landing page builder, appointment scheduling, and even a full website builder, all in one place. No more paying for 6 different subscriptions or trying to make different tools talk to each other. The best part? You can try it completely free for 14 days. No credit card required, no hidden fees. Just go to the link in the description below and see for yourself why over 2 million businesses have ditched their complicated tool stacks for this all-in-one solution. While AI companies are busy making promises they can't keep, GoHighLevel is actually helping real businesses grow with tools that work today, not someday. Now, getting back to ChatGPT-5, there are some bigger lessons here that go way beyond just this one AI model. The ChatGPT-5 controversy reveals something important about how we adopt new technology in business. We get caught up in the hype, make decisions based on incomplete information, and then get frustrated when reality doesn't match expectations. The smart approach is to test new tools thoroughly, understand their limitations, and integrate them gradually into your workflow. Here's what I recommend. Don't abandon your current AI workflows just because something new comes out. Test ChatGPT-5 alongside your existing tools. See where it excels and where it falls short. Then make informed decisions about integration. And remember, the goal isn't to use the newest AI. It's to use the right AI for your specific business needs. But there's one more thing about ChatGPT-5 that I haven't told you yet, and it might be the most important insight of all. Here's what most people are missing about the ChatGPT-5 situation. This isn't really about one AI model being better or worse than another. It's about a fundamental shift in how AI companies operate. OpenAI's decision to simplify their model lineup and make advanced features free signals something bigger. The AI industry is moving toward commoditization. What used to be premium features are becoming standard. This means the competitive advantage won't come from having access to the best AI, it'll come from knowing how to use AI effectively in your specific business context. The businesses that win in the next few years won't be the ones with the fanciest AI tools. They'll be the ones that integrate AI thoughtfully into their operations, understand its limitations, and focus on solving real problems for real customers. And that's exactly the kind of insight you need to stay ahead in this rapidly changing landscape. Speaking of staying ahead, if you found this deep dive into the reality behind AI hype valuable, you need to be on our free weekly newsletter. We cut through the noise to bring you the real stories behind the biggest moves in business and AI. No hype, no fluff, just the insights you need to make smart decisions for your business. In our last newsletter, we covered the AI band that fooled 1 million Spotify listeners, The Velvet Sundown, a fascinating story about AI-generated music that most people completely missed. If you want to receive these kinds of breakdowns first, before they become common knowledge, subscribe to our newsletter using the link in the description below. So here's what we learned today. ChatGPT-5 is both revolutionary and disappointing, and that's exactly what we should expect from cutting-edge technology. The real lesson isn't about this specific AI model, it's about how we approach new technology in our businesses. Don't get caught up in the hype. Don't make decisions based on day one reviews. Test thoroughly, understand limitations, and integrate gradually. Most importantly, remember that the goal isn't to use the newest AI, it's to solve real problems for your business and your customers. The AI revolution is real, but it's not what the marketing departments want you to believe. Stay informed, stay skeptical, and focus on what actually moves your business forward. If this breakdown helped you see through the AI hype and make better decisions for your business, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We're here to help you navigate this rapidly changing landscape with real insights, not empty promises. And if you want to see exactly how I use AI to automate and grow my business, I've put together a free masterclass with all my steps and strategies. Whether you're an agency owner, coach, consultant, content creator, or business owner wanting to use AI in practical ways, this is for you. Just tap the video on your screen now or grab the link in the description below. Hope to see you there.